A local elected official promised not to run for office again as part of an agreement with prosecutors. But now First Alert 4 Investigates has learned it appears he's gone back on his word. Theodore Hoskins is currently a councilman in the North St. Louis County town of Berkeley, but he was mayor when charged with election offenses and felony forgery back in 2019. Prosecutors dismissed those accusations in 2023, and in exchange, the Associated Press reported Hoskins agreed not to run for public office ever again. He was, though, allowed to finish out his term as a council member, which was set to end this year. Now we have learned by requesting and obtaining this declaration of candidacy, it shows here that Hoskins signed on the dotted line to file to run for office again despite that agreement. Now, we reached out to the prosecutor's office for comment on this, but have not yet heard back. The Board of Elections has said they do not have the authority to simply remove someone from the ballot, and it would already be too late to do so for the April election. Only another candidate can challenge someone's eligibility. This is certainly a developing situation, one we will continue to track.